Now we've already textured just about every part of the new pale oak trees, except for probably the most interesting block, which is the creaking heart. Since it's part of the pale oak tree, I used the log texture that we had already did as a base, and then moved on to cut out that inside amber part of the texture. I originally went for a sort of curvy edge look, similar to what I did with the log, but I didn't really like how that was turning out, so I ended up scrapping it and instead going with a sharper, jaggedy look, and I think that turned out a lot better. I then did the sort of highlight that it has on this texture and moved on to the actual amber on the inside, making it look sort of chunky, which is kind of how I visualized it. We've got the activated version and we also have the unactive version, but that was as simple as just recoloring. Then it was time to move on to the top, which again, we used the oak texture as a base and cut out the top part. Now with the texture done, it was time to move on to PBR. It took a while tweaking with the different depth levels, but I think I got it looking how I pictured. Then I went ahead and threw on a specular map, which overall smoothed out the texture a lot. Like what I did with the crying obsidian, where I made the purple parts emissive, on into the specular map and mixed with the emission levels so it would be able to glow in the dark. And here's our final result.